Hey yo! Welcome to another wonderful episode of It's the Bottom Line, where we talk about everything in the world of sports, entertainment, and life itself. Your host with the most, Mandrizzle Davis, and inside of the Access 21 Charlotte, North Carolina studios, we have a special guest, straight from the NY in the NC. One, the only, BK, DaRealest.
BK till I died, you heard? No, I gotta stay true to my nature.
How you doing today?
I'm good.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Always.
Yes. And I'm telling you, I love your craft. I love how you get down. So you know what? We're going to just go ahead and jump into it. How you feeling today, though?
I'm good.
Really good?
You know, focus.
Yeah.
And my birthday in 19 more days, so y'all stay tuned.
It's just like my stepsister and my mom. They both their birthdays on this Wednesday, July 2nd.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Shout out to them cancers.
Bing, 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 bing. So, being an artist, when did you first really fall in love with music?
I always liked music. I always loved music. Lil Wayne was my favorite artist, for sure. Cause he's so metamorphic.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my weakness. Like, I'm not that metamorphic. So listening to him was like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, and he could just
teaches.
go.
Right.
But something was like, you know what? How about you try making a song?
Yeah.
Shit, everybody else doing it.
All right. So you said Lil Wayne. We know he has impeccable styles.
Right.
His music choice for tracks is incredible, and he definitely has an eye for spotting talent. Mm-hmm. So that's a good one. Can't even go wrong with that one. Give me another one that was like a artist influence that you was like, I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Young Ma, she definitely got me. And Cardi B. I give it to Cardi B. I was jacking Cardi B for a long time. It was her ambition for me.
Yeah.
She had a lot of ambition when she came on hip hop. Love whatever that damn
Yeah,
thing
loving
was,
hip hop. You know?
Yeah. And then
she did what she was supposed to do.
When she was dating that guy or dealing with that guy that
Right.
was always just like not supportive.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't let that stop her. She kept going. And then it's just like once she departed from him, she got where she needed to be.
Yes.
And I salute to her because she kept going no matter what. And then her marketing was smart.
Mm-hmm.
From the tooth to the acting to the chicken headish. Like,
yeah.
I was loving the ideas that she was just using to get her way where she needed to. Now look at my girl.
She kind of, I feel like she did like what you would say, Eminem. She allowed everything that everybody would shoot at and pick at and use to derail her, and she put it on platform and used it to get her where she needed to get to. And let's not forget, she was in the streets.
Outside.
So she came out of that. Strip club, she came out of that.
My girl was a stripper.
She got on Love and Hip Hop and used the platform to elevate her career. And one of the main things, like, it goes on today all the time. Yeah. You got to surround yourself with people who are like-minded, right, and people who want to see you be successful. Right. Because it's a lot of people that you'll find as you start growing, they are jealous of you. And some of them, they just don't know what love is. Right. So they don't know how to love. They don't know how to appreciate. Right. So the only thing they know how to do is hate. Right. So it was definitely a good move for her to realize that and now look at her. Right. You know? And you ever been through anything like that? Like the crew you was around, you had to
that's
elevate?
What I'm going through right now. And it's a hard hit because it's a spiritual war, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not something you can actually physically fight. So
Amen.
You just got to be smart and use the tools that you was given as far as like who have the knowledge. so they can teach you. So you can know how to swivel around what you're going through.
Yes.
So everybody don't do that though.
Right.
You know, some people cry, some people panic.
Yep. They react different, and they're not ready to have to be able to take that on.
Attack.
Exactly.
You know, I'm a point guard. I'm going to attack. I see them big girls in the hole. They ain't stopping nothing.
Break ankles
now
like
I know
Iverson.
I'm going to have
Keep
to
going.
trick you from here, double punt it from here. You know? I'm just going to have a different strategy.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to strategize.
And that's it. You know, when you elevate in blessings. Mm-hmm. But the demons and the haters is a different breed too. Mm-hmm. And you have to prepare yourself. It's just like getting in a job. Right. What happens when you go to a job? You train. Mm-hmm. You get understanding. You take tests. When they're ready to move you up to a crew leader, supervisor, management, you take tests. You prepare. You learn how to deal with the goodness, but you also learn how to deal with everything that's going to come sideways. So yeah, you said a mouthful right there. That was incredible. So we're still talking about the music. Describe the moment you decided and you knew, I want to be a musician.
2020. I was like, you know what? Fuck this job.
That's why she's called DaRealest.
No cap, because they were stressing me the fuck out. I'm like, man, I got to do something else, something that I actually love. That way I can have compassion with making money. Okay? Right. You know, we be getting jobs because we got to pay the bills.
Right.
Like, I want to have fun. Mm-hmm. I'm already a basketball player. That's fun to me. I would not mind shooting the ball and collecting coins. Like, I just got to stick to my nature. Because after a while, I was just like, I don't even want to go to training.
Right. And you know, you said something big right there, too. Who doesn't have dreams of becoming a superstar singer, entertainer, sports, like you just said? Right. So, you know, when you knew when you wanted to do it, but when did you know you had what it took to become an artist?
That's all when it happened. Mm-hmm. Like, I literally said, fuck that. I know I'm good. I've been slacking, going through life events. Yeah. So I promised myself, I don't give a damn. Mm-hmm. If I got $19, if it's $10 to get into rap, I'm rapping. Mm-hmm. Fuck it. I need the marketing. Yes. I need people to know who I am. Right. Feel what I'm saying? If I got to spend my last I got $1 in the dream, who going? Right. And it's like, when I said that, some niggas was like, you don't believe in me. Right. Because look where I'm at.
Exit stage left.
And I did this by myself, no manager. You know what I'm saying? And you done see me in plenty places.
And that's what I was going to ask you, because a lot of people don't know. We've had conversations about this. Right. But to not know the business side and to know you got the time to jump into it, like, how did you connect with people? Because I know it didn't just happen off the gate. I mean, talk a little bit about what you went through trying to get to the point you at now. Because I want people to understand out here, everybody doesn't get a record deal like that. Right. And then some that do, I mean, like I've talked about, I'm not willing to do what the status quo is to get that multi-million-dollar contract. I could have had 4 by now. Right. But love my soul, love my booty hole. Not doing it. No cap. So talk about like some of your transgressions and things you went through and overcame being an artist.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I had people around me that rap, but they used to like low key do it for fun. Yeah. And I rap and I was like, I wanna go somewhere with it. So I'm like, y'all, like, shit, what we doing? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So I would just piggyback off of, I'm a fast learner. Mm-hmm. You take me one place, one time, you got it. I'm in there. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So I had a few friends like that was sounding authentic. You feel what I'm saying? So being around them and seeing how they move, I was just watching, you know, and then just, you know, taking notes. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain people will come to me and teach me certain things. If that artist was having a show, I would pop out to that event just to see what type of people, you know, talk to the, you know, get chatting like I do. Right. And then they be like, hey, you should come out, you know. And then it started from there. And then shout out to 4K too.
Right.
That's my girl. Feel me? That's my small forward right there.
The John.
But, you know, being with her too, you know, it's just like motivation. Yeah. And I learned a lot just by being by her side, you know. Real true friendship.
Yeah.
So I've been into the end. We done been on road trips together, Kentucky. We done traveled together through basketball. So when she one year she's like, listen, I'm gonna do it. She was in Durham in school. And I said, well, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
And y'all
I support you.
That's real. That's BK the realist. That's
real.
Real.
Facts.
When you say, hey, I see what you got going on and I support you. In the midst of you working on what you got going on.
Right.
And then you have people who really stand by and see it and support you.
I ain't gonna lie, she asked me, she was like, you should come.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, I'm not driving from Charlotte to Durham every 5 minutes for sure. I said, but when you get there, don't forget about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I, you know, if I have any questions or whatever, you know, she'll let me know what she know. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, do research because, you know, internet be having everything on it now.
Right.
Then you got people that got pages that actually just be teaching. So I actually just go do my own homework.
Right. AI,
piggyback
GPT.
off of what I saw. Yeah.
I do.
So.
I do the same thing. There's so many people that I'm learning from now because I went through that moment where it was just like, dang, do I have to lose everybody around me? Like, was I really surrounded by that many undercover haters? And it's just like, it's a shock. And you know, like my man Ant, I was not expecting us to become a team. We met here a couple years back, and we gel, we clicked.
That's what's
and he said, you know what? I'm sick of being around people who ain't serious. We got all this talent. We got all this craft. We trying to learn the business so we can put other people on as well. Right. And next thing you know, this is how we came about. It's the bottom line. Because right now we're looking to get the money rolling in. We're looking for our spot, which up and coming. That's another show that we get to tell y'all about. Can't even talk about it right now. Everything's still hush hush. But we started here. This is our home. Always, no matter what, because they gave us the opportunity. They gave us for what would have cost thousands of dollars to learn broadcasting, podcasting, directing, for basically pennies. Right. And we're certified. And now we get the opportunity to do like what we're doing for you and others, which is give them exposure that's needed. And when you get in that circle, as we found out, people that's really doing it in Charlotte, it's not big. Circle's that small. And when you not about it, that circle's going to talk and tell everybody. Right. Like wherever you go, from Lyrical Healing, Portrait of the Poet, to doing movies, Renaissance Jones, Ty Durden, Gigi Bell, to wherever you go in this entertainment era, everybody connects. And so it's good to always keep your word, always show up, always give your best effort. And the spiritual realm, claim, believe, receive what's due to you. It's coming. Keep pushing forward. And that's what I want to give to you because, you know, we've had some talks. You've come up just from a couple of talks a while ago that we've had. You know, we've talked about it. You're like, I don't even know how I'm going to do this, man. My pocket's on end today. But look at you. Right. You're doing what you love. You turned the craft, a hobby, into a business. Right. And it's nowhere up to go but up from here. Facts. And you're going to go all over the place. Speaking of which, you said Durham. You've been here. What's some other places that you've been in and performed?
Miami, and I go back to compete for 50K. You know the vibe.
I forgot about that. Yes.
Yeah. So I won first place with Coast to Coast. Shout out to Coast to Coast. And so I go December to Miami. Okay. And I just found some promoters. I don't even know how they found me, but they in LA.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I think I'm gonna step my feet over there.
You might as well go West Side. Hey, more people, more connections, money. Do it.
Right.
Shoot.
I've been a few places and performed. I've been a few places.
That's love.
But I mostly be going to like either Miami, Atlanta, or New York. Because I've been trying to hit them cities. Because first of all, home is home.
Right.
Okay. And then Atlanta, they show me love and support. A lot of promoters and stuff. They be hitting me up. I be doing Who Run It.
Oh yeah.
And I like they campaign. You know, they be having a nice crowd, overpacked crowd.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Nice spots, and that's the exposure we need, especially when we record and trying to get content. So I think that's dope.
Yeah, I love it in ATL. I can't lie. I lived there years ago, but now back on my own and doing the stuff and having my own LLC, it's just a different look when I go out there now.
Right.
And like. Some of the stuff I've been out there for the most has been I've been invited. Big shout out to Core DJs. You know, we've been out there a couple times, and it's been amazing out there. The love they show, the producers, the management, the promotions, everything is good out there. So I really do enjoy it. You go out there and you're on your A game and you're ready. People ready to holler and get it in with you.
I had a few people. I just came from the A. I got invited to a comedian show.
Okay.
You feel me? It was good. And I never met her before. I don't know how she found me. But I'm glad she found me. I'm glad she found me.
They search. They look. You know, people, they looking for talent. They looking for who's got a package already together. I can just put them up and go ahead and get them on the label and get them on tour. So they're like, that's less work for them. So when they see you, oh, man. She was out in the MIA. Oh, my gosh, she's at ATL. Oh, she's in New York. She's in Charlotte. She's doing shows already. Let me holler at the one civilian, a tap, and let me holler at BK and see what they got going on and what we can do and connect. Right. So, yeah, keep always doing your thing.
Always.
So, let's see. We got music. Speaking of which, you have 3 albums. Let's talk about your mindset on just real quick. On My Journey, when you started that album, I know the name On My Journey, but what was your heart, what was your mindset when you started and made that album?
Well, I was just thinking like, I want to explain every emotion that I went through, and because maybe somebody could relate. Yeah. You know, how it made me feel, what I went through. Yeah. Just to let people know, like, you're not the only one.
Okay.
You know, you're not the only one.
Okay. So that one, out of all of them, Slight Mission and One in the Making, On My Journey was like, that was the most personal and open and intimate one for you, where you just displayed all your feelings.
Right, like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Project Baby. We're going to talk about that, but we're going to hear a snippet of that. Yeah. That's on My Journey. So, definitely, like, that song is, like, where I'm from, literally. I'm a Project Baby. Fort Greene, 99.
Project. No, we ain't going to get into it. Ain't time for it yet. The album, Slight Mission. Okay, what was your focus on that one?
Slight Mission, I didn't really have a focus. I was just like, shit. I'm going to let the songs be the actual story. Okay. So, like, every song was named after something. Yeah. Like, I got a song called About Whatever. Yeah. Because it's about whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So, every song was, like, a different topic of, you know, who I am. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Just a little slight getting to know me. You feel me? That's why I call it a Slight Mission.
Just a little peek. Just a peekaboo. Yeah. Just a little peek. Yeah. And the last album, One in the Making.
One in the Making is my first album, actually. That was just like, you know, I'm like, let me just try it. Let me just try the album. So as I went on, like, One in the Making, I was like, let me just try it. I really didn't have agenda, topic, nothing. I'm just like, I'm going to throw 7 songs on this motherfucker.
You just ran
and we're going to push this bitch.
We're going to see where it goes.
So Slight Mission was kind of like all right, let me show the growth. But let me talk a little bit about me and who I am.
Right.
And then on my journey was like, this is who the fuck I am.
Right. Got you. Now I understand. Well, okay, now I got you. This is the opening. This is me now. This gives you a little understanding. This is me now.
Yeah, right. Boom, bap.
Boom, bap, bing. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and shoot into the first snippet. The first one we're going to play is Act Like That.
Act Like That.
So, intro.
Well, Act Like That, I was in a relationship and it was kind of rocky. Mm-hmm. And I knew for a fact I was doing everything I could to make it work.
Yeah.
And it wasn't working. So I knew for a fact it was her acting like that.
Okay.
So I was just trying to speak to her through my music, honestly, because now I have proof that I try to communicate with you. Mm-hmm. It's a whole fucking song for you.
I got you. So this was like, hey, this is the last straw.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do. I've tried everything. You combating me, and I need you rolling with me. Right. Are we going to do this or not?
Put it in the song.
There we go. All right, let's let them hear how you put it in the song. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, BK DaRealest, Act Like That.
Can't get close to your heart because you let niggas come and fuck it up.
Like that. My heart live with that. You can deal with that. You be saying words, just trying to make me mad. You know I'm the one. Girl, why you gotta act like that? What's up? Girl, why you gotta act like that? My heart live with that. You can deal with that. You be saying words, just trying to make me mad. You know I'm the one. Girl, why you gotta act like that? Girl, why you gotta act like that? My heart live with that. You can deal with that. You be saying words, just trying to make me mad. You know I'm the one. Girl, why you gotta act like that? Girl, why you gotta act like that?
First of all, you my diamond in the rough. We supposed to live it up. We could never get enough. But I be flipping that pack and moving at work. You swear I'm slipping up. Can't get close to your heart cause you let niggas come and fuck it up. You can't deal with that. Hold your heart, hold your soul. I could live for that. Anything we ever spent, I could get it back. Meanwhile, I'm doing this music shit and I'm on my grind. I make mistakes, yeah, baby, but that ain't all the time. She so torn, she so mean, she ain't forgiving now. Communicate, she throwing shade, so I know it's on the mind. You did dirt, I did dirt, so what's the fucking problem? Like we ain't trying to solve it.
My heart live with that. You can deal with that. You be saying words, just trying to make me mad. You know I'm the one. Girl, why you gotta act like that? Girl, why you gotta act like that? My heart live with that. You can deal with that. You be saying words, just trying to make me mad. You know I'm the one. Girl, why you gotta act like that? Girl, why you gotta act like that? My heart live with that. You can deal with that. You
that one there, I mean, it is self-explanatory. You can actually hear the pain and the emotion
right.
in there when you hitting it. Like, wow.
For real.
Man.
And that's Atlanta's favorite song right there, on God.
Ooh, okay.
Every time I go there, they love that song.
Well, that was nice. We're going to go ahead and pull up this next one. So give us an intro for These Streets.
These Streets. This my song right here. This my baby. Okay. Honestly, it was supposed to be called Woman King, like the movie.
Yeah.
And I had to switch it up because how I was delivering it, it didn't come out how I wanted to. But the hook is definitely one line that my daddy say all the time. Like, what? So I'm like, you know what? Let me just throw something in there that was powerful and still give me that Woman King feeling. Mm-hmm. Switched it up a little bit, but for real, this is Woman King for real.
Okay. I feel you. And you know, I like how you pull from real life. Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff, when I do my song, it be stuff that just, I've heard this every day in my life.
Right.
And I put it in a song. So I love how you said that about your pops and whatnot.
Facts.
So let's go into this and see what we got on These Streets. BK DaRealest.
Y'all know the vibes.
different. By myself, it's that a nigga. Spin a block, they surrender to me. Early morning trap getting busy. Hella flavors, gotta smoke it with me. TTL, yeah, my niggas with it. Old bitches, they be reminiscing. And my old friends, I know they really miss me. When I go in, it's like sending missiles. Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Niggas really be mad with me. Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Niggas really be mad with me. Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Niggas really be mad with me. Fresh as fuck, yeah, you know what's up. Go hard, cause I ain't giving up. Protect the castle like a king would. And hold it down like the game would. You already know. Pack up the pack, supplying the boat. Trap out the trap, I'm close to the goal. And that is a fact. Them niggas, they know they're coming right back. BK on they ass, I'm getting money, nigga. And they just really mad, they can't get on it, nigga. Fuck a hilltop record, they some sucker niggas. Coming from up north, we get the bustin', nigga. Ride around with the heater on us. Shit be walkie, they be scheming on us. And little niggas, they be leaning on us. Ride around with the heater on us. Shit be walkie, they be scheming on us. And little niggas, they be leaning on us. Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Niggas really be mad with me. Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Niggas really be mad with me. Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Running these streets like what? Niggas really be mad with me. Running these streets like what?
Like what?
I like that. I like
that. Like what?
Okay, you gotta remind me. I know that sample, I just can't remember it. That's a classic.
That's
Peter Guns. Was it Peter Guns? I think they used that horn back in the day too. I just can't remember who else it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I remember that. That's actually a sample of Shakira's song "Hips Don't Lie."
Right,
Ooh,
right.
When you tell
that
like
was
that.
the first song, and then they used it. That boing, boom, boom. But they started out with that Shakira. That's a hell of a sample, and that you wrote it.
Yeah,
you wrote that thing.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. We love good music here. You better know that.
Sir.
So go ahead. You were already discussing it a minute ago, but jump into your understanding for everybody for Project Baby.
Project Baby. This is where I'm from. This is the Rudy to the Tootie. You heard? This is what makes BK.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And what inspired it?
What you mean?
Like literally, what inspired this song? What made you put it together?
I just thought about the pissy hallways, the way we had to play on the toys when we didn't have shit. You know, I had a lot of friends that was less fortunate, and I was always like heavy on together.
Yeah.
Everybody used to come to my house, especially when my mother used to leave. She used to go to work. And it's like they be at their peephole. And they come up there, my best friend, rest his soul, our birthday is coming up. R.I.P. my nigga, you know I'm doing this for us, gang, because I had a video shoot when he passed away.
Yeah.
And it actually got canceled, so that was just perfect because I couldn't even think. But nevertheless, he used to come with the food. Like, I got pancakes, I got eggs. So then now they got me cooking breakfast.
Y'all in there looking like a scene from Juice.
So,
still in there cooking it with.
Right, trying to stick together. And I was just like, and you know, shout out to my mom. She was just very supportive. Like, if I felt like I need to help my friend, she was helping me help my friend. You know, so
that's real.
A lot of them always cling to me.
Yeah.
Making me feel like the mama son I am.
Right.
So I'm over here nurturing everybody.
Absolutely. One time for the OGs that actually paved the way and taught us what it really means to be real and stand by one another.
Facts.
That's needed. Well, let's slide on into it. BK DaRealest, ladies and gentlemen, snippet of Project Baby. It's the Bottom Line Podcast. Access Cable 21.
Project Baby.
Project Baby. My nigga, I'm a Project Baby. Project Baby. Project Baby. 12 o'clock, people coming out the liquor store. My nigga, I'm a Project Baby. Project Baby. Up in the hallway, be a living. My nigga, I'm a Project Baby. Project Baby. Coming from the projects, it was hard, but it was fun there. had a lot of friends, they adopted her from somewhere. Playing at the toys is how we hung out, oh, we fight here. Mommy in the house, but our daddies, they be elsewhere. Chillin' with the flyer shoes, fresher than the other kids, hotter than the summer wind. Wasn't never bothered then. Living life, of course I did. Hooping was the dream to win, the fire always been within. Living 99 Fort Green, yeah, the other end. Know a lot of niggas that ain't make it, they can't celebrate. Thankful for the growth with mommy love, now I can defend. And I won't ever trust again. We all we got, that's what my mommy told us as a kid. And now I'm looking at the picture and it's evident. You can't fix what you can't change, that's irrelevant. Just get up off your ass and get a bag and get you out of there. Project baby, project baby, project baby. My nigga, I'm a project baby, project baby, project baby. 12 o'clock, people coming out the liquor store. My nigga, I'm a project baby, project. Shooting dice up in the hallway, be a living yo. My nigga, I'm a project baby, project baby. Shootouts at the court while niggas hooping, shit get dangerous, nigga. Police riding through, they hopping out just to come fuck with niggas. Throwing extra dollars for the homie to go get us liquor. Hustled on the toys and Alice, hustle shit is always in me. Bitches young as fuck, they going crazy just to have a baby. Project baby, that's what's going on up in the projects lately. Gotta get my film up out the projects, baby.
Cause we in motion, I'm blessed and chosen, I'm staying focused. You heard?
I heard what she said. Focus, man.
Right.
Good God. Hey, look, all that was incredible.
Appreciate it.
Incredible. You know, I listened to a couple. One that was my first time hearing it, but hey, I love the energy you put into it. Mm-hmm. That's the most important thing, you know, artist to artist, to feel it and know it's real.
Authentic.
It's very authentic. So how do you feel when people come to the shows and they be like, yeah, we feeling this, and they be like, man, that's what's up. How you feel about the crowd participation and love?
That's how I feel right here. I tell it. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Ooh. And I always look at that and be like, the hard work is paying off, boo.
Yeah. You got the affirmation tatted on your arm.
And I did that too. This was my first tattoo I did. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that was dear to my heart.
Right. Man, that's incredible. That's all I can say is it's incredible. So, what does BK have coming up next for projects?
Right now, I'm just trying to really focus on Miami. Mm-hmm. You know, it's 50K involved, and I know I'm gonna be nervous, even though I know I'm phenomenal. It's just I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a point guard. Okay.
Right. Yeah, I picked up on that.
We like 5 points down right now. You feel what I'm saying? I need to focus.
Right.
So all the little shows that I'm doing right now is like literally practice. Mm-hmm. Feel what I'm saying? And I'm always thinking about what could I have done better than I did at this show.
So let the people know what's your tags. Where can they reach you at? What's your links?
I'm BK DaRealest. BK_DaRealest. All platforms, everywhere. Google.
There it is. Y'all heard it. Click in, tap in. Check her out. One time for BK DaRealest coming to the show, it was an honor. We give you flowers.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Keep doing what you're doing. And for everybody else, keep doing what you're doing. And we will look to see you on the next episode. Mandrizzle Davis for It's Bottom Line.
BK till I die, you heard?